Hey guys, it is Christina here. For those of you who don't know me, I am a mum of 7. We were planning on traveling around Australia this year. However, as we all know, the coronavirus has put an end to that. COVID-19 has put an end to that for right now. So instead, we have turned to setting up our yard as a sustainable garden. So we're aiming to get in as much food as we possibly can, along with, just cooking really good, healthy food, staying healthy and so on. Because if you don't know, I am a naturopath and I have 7 children and we homeschool and we do all the things. Well, not all the things because you can't do what you're not. Vlog took probably about a week. It went over about a week's worth of time of some of the things that we've been doing in the garden. So hang tight and don't forget to like and subscribe. So come with us as we travel through the garden, show you what we've been up to and seeing what's growing. All right, let's go. Wow, our seeds are coming up. No, get off, Cash. No. So this is my bag of just potting mix. The cat desperately wants to get in there. Potting mix that we sprinkled all of our lettuce seeds in. So you can see they're all starting to sprout. It's working, it's working. That's really awesome. Faith is just going to give them a quick water. And then we'll put the lid back on and let them grow some more.
So that we don't
damage them
with the watering can. So just use a little spray.
I think it's doing a pretty good job of keeping the moisture in there. Okay, yeah, I'll put the lid back on. Hang on. So the gardening is never ending in our place at the moment until I'm satisfied that it's fully decked out and we've done just about as much as we can do. So the next thing on my list is going to be setting up this mushroom box while Ben is continuing with our garden bed there and making it bigger, better, so we can put more and more food in it. And Elijah here is going to set up our chicken house because we're getting chickens. Elijah's currently putting together our it's a semi chicken, like it's a temporary, let's say, chicken coop for them. We're getting 6 lovely ladies on Tuesday, so we'll be super excited about that. But the house that we wanted to buy for them is actually been out of stock because everybody's getting backyard chickens and stuff now. So they've brought out all of the chicken coops at Bunnings, and some of the other places are on back order as well. So we're using this as a temporary one until Friday. So they'll be in this for like 5 days before our chicken castle comes, and we'll then put together a more permanent chicken house for them. But this will do them until then, and it also means that we can move this once it gets put together and he figures out how it goes. Once it all gets put together, we'll then be able to move this little cage around garden bed to garden bed so that we can get them to dig up the space that we want to grow in next. So I'm going to use it for a number of things, but for the first thing is going to be a temporary chicken hut. So getting these mushrooms going, we've just finished creating the little chicken coop, by the way. It's over there in that corner, but I'll show you more of that when we get our ladies. Okay, so the first thing it says is to open the box. Take out the brown paper bag of casting mix. Oh, Lily is just putting hay on our garden here. Like Ben has just made it much, much bigger for us, which is awesome. But the hay that she's doing is going absolutely everywhere. So if you see it coming, spraying over, that's what's happening. Okay, step 1, take it out of the box. Coming out. So it says to inspect it. Okay, so the first thing it says to do is actually inspect it. And what we're looking for is it to be white. And as you can see, ours is, which means that it's already inoculated and we can go on to step 2 already. Exciting. We don't have to wait a week for this process to happen. So fold down the top flaps and the plastic to ensure good airflow, and across the top of the compost. Evenly spread the bag of casting, which is this, mix over the compost, leaving it loose and fluffy. Spray with water until the top of the compost is damp and wet like a sponge, but not dripping. Leave kit open and in an ambient location out of direct sunlight. I think I've got the perfect spot where it's going to be warm but not in sunlight. And check the compost regularly to ensure it remains damp, and spray with water when required. After a couple of weeks, the mushrooms will begin to form. Harvest your mushrooms before the cap unfurls completely by twisting the mushroom out. Oh, I'm so excited to get mushrooms. This is exciting, exciting, exciting. So pull the plastic bag down over the sides there like that. I think I might just spread this out just a tad more. Do you want to put the dirt on it, Chilla?
Yeah, sure, but Mum,
What?
I wanted to water the berry.
I know, but you can spray this instead. Yeah. How about you put this all over our there? You've got to sprinkle it like this.
Okay.
Can you do that? Let's get it all.
Really soft dirt.
Yeah, we want to keep it really soft so the mushrooms can come up over it.
I'm going to take this inside and we're going to throw this inside. There's big chunks, let's break that up a bit. And we have to remember to wash our hands after touching all this. Okay? Yeah, we're just trying to do
Okay.
Okay, well I'm going to go wash
Now,
my hands.
before you wash your hands though, do you want to start spraying?
Okay.
Make it all wet? Awesome. We will keep you updated on how our mushrooms are going along the way. Our salad is going really well. I'm so excited that the seedlings are coming out. I can see I've got radishes growing here, so I have gone on a massive seed buying frenzy. We are on our way to go get what, Ben?
We're getting chickens.
We're getting chickens! I have been looking for chickens for ages, asking friends and Facebook people, and if I could travel a long way, I could definitely go pick up some beauties, but we can't right now. So we are going to pick up some lovely birds today. So our lovely ladies hopefully will lay us many, many eggs for some time coming. And we're about to go pick them up. So I'm going to share this journey with you guys. So while I'm waiting for Ben to get in the car and we're ready to get going, I'm going to tell you that we have previously owned chickens. When we lived in another part of Hobart or another part of Tasmania in Launceston, we were allowed to have no more than 20 chickens, so I got 19. So we had 19 chickens, and it was really, really great. It was fantastic for our budget, especially as a large family. It made a big difference in regards to being able to have sustainable food all the time, and the chickens took care of like the food scraps that we had, and then what they couldn't take care of went into compost, and it's a great element to sort of a backyard ecosystem when you're trying to grow your own food and do all your things. I can see my son trying to keep my other son quiet, but it's not working. Don't you just love it? So we're off. We're going to go pick up these chickens. Elijah, who's back there, is going to be our chicken farmer. So we'll keep you updated with how the birds go. Let's go pick up some ladies. You ready to pick up chicks? Okay, we've picked up our birds. They're in these little boxes. They're in there. We've got some accessory items for them as well. Can you hear them? They're chatting away to each other. Can hear them. Right, we're going to take these around the back and we're going to put them in our temporary pen for the next couple of days until we get our chicken castle that we're going to put together and then give them their new home. So here is our home for our chickens. It's got some.
No, just put them down here.
Elijah's going to be a chicken farmer.
Yeah.
I've got one more box.
Is the other one?
She wants to get out of the box, yes.
Alright. Do we wait until we've got all the stuff to put
Yeah,
them
you
in?
can start getting them out if you want to. Are you excited, Xavier?
Yeah, and
How do you feel about the chickens?
I don't know what they look like.
You will when we open the box. It's stuck there, so you have to go that way.
Let me get this one. Yeah, you get the other one.
Whoa, Brent. There's 2 chickens in the box.
Mom,
There's
am I gonna
What's in the box today? Wonder what it could be.
Pictures of
What's
chickens
in the box today? It's chickens. Let's look and see.
Alright.
I want him. That
They're all
Oh,
girls,
that one's
Xavier.
over there. It's not looking flash hot with the white coloured comb. They're looking a bit pale. Their combs. They seem really confused.
Crush them.
Yeah, because they're new place and they're not sure what they're doing here.
Oh, the box.
Okay, so the lighting's probably not going to be so great because it's getting dark here. But I just looked out my bedroom window and I saw my lovely husband out here taking care of the blackberries. So I thought I would use this opportunity to make some blackberry tincture and show you what I'm going to do. So here's Ben doing the beautiful job of getting rid of our blackberries, and it's going to be really nice, I know, and fill up my jar with blackberry leaves for me. Now, just, yeah, fill it up. So while he's putting blackberry leaves in my jar and being the delicious husband that he is, I want lots in there. I'm going to tell you, blackberries are actually super nutritious, and their leaves are as well. So blackberries, you know, one of the reasons it's really hard to get rid of blackberries is because they have a really long taproot, and their taproot goes down very far into the earth. And so what they do is that they actually bring up the nutrients that are lower down in the ground, and they bring that to the surface. So these leaves, while frustrating for gardeners that don't want blackberries in their yard and taking over their fences, they're actually really nutritious, and so we can utilize that for our body. So blackberry is a nutritive, and blackberry leaves have lots of fantastic herbal properties in there. And if you're in my membership, I think we'll have to do a spotlight on blackberries so that we can utilize this beautiful herb.
So what's a tincture?
So a tincture is essentially, what we're going to do is get a herbal extract from here. So I'm going to put all these leaves in. I've brought out my massive bottle of vinegar there. It's not vinegar, it's vodka. There is, I've been working too much today. There is my massive bottle of vodka.
It'd be weird to go out drinking with.
Yeah.
Let's get on the vinegar.
Let's get on the vinegar, or let's get on the kombucha.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to extract the herbal properties from the leaves with the vodka. You can do this with vinegar, but vodka is going to be a little bit more powerful, so it will get more of those active constituents out of there.
There's a little bit of thing
It's
there.
stuck on you. Okay, so we're going to get more out of it. And then we'll have this as a tincture that we can have to use for immune health, but also for a great multivitamin to support the body, all of those beautiful things, especially for, it's really good for those people who have had chronic health issues because it's so nutritive. Keep going. Now, if this was dry, I could go to the process of actually taking those the leaves and drying them and then grinding them into a powder. I'm not going to do that. I'm just making a cottage tincture. I'm not selling this for anyone. I'm not using it to treat any of my patients with, but it's going to be a beautiful one for us, and it's easy if you do it like this. You're going to get lots of great stuff out of there. So a few more, Ben.
Thank you for taking the time. They just want to stick to you. We want the good ones. I don't want that big glass. You want yours? No, there's the poison. I just don't want the extract of the
Okay, I think that's enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you want to get more. Do you want to put the vodka in for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. So we're just essentially going to fill that up. Then I'm going to leave this in out of direct sunlight for 6 weeks. Then I'll strain out the herbs and it will be ready to go. There you go. There is our blackberry leaf tincture. Check out our girls. They're so beautiful. They laid 2 eggs for us this morning already. We're blown away. So it seems right now I can't stop myself. Gone and got more dirt. It's probably the second load of dirt that I've gotten. Actually, no, it's the third load of dirt that I've gotten. I'm addicted. Okay, so it's Mother's Day here in Australia, and I got given a Bunnings voucher. So we got a greenhouse. Has a misting system. I don't know that I'll use the misting system, but I definitely wanted that size greenhouse. We've got a couple of herbs to go in my herb garden, and we picked up this pot today. This I'm going to put my lemon tree in here because it's little at the moment and we don't know what the future is going to hold, so whether we stay here or not, we can put it in a pot and take it with us if we want to, if we move somewhere, and we don't have to leave it here. There is a lot of things that we sort of will be leaving here if we do leave. However, it's making the best of what we've got right now so that we can, enjoy it. We can create some food sustainability, and we actually don't know what's going to happen next. So we're just, doing all the things that we know to help us manage whatever happens next. So I'm going to finish the vlog because this has been going over a number of days now. I'm going to finish this vlog by giving you a quick update with the things that we've already put in. And we're going to put up the greenhouse so that I can get some more propagation going. I've ordered a heap of seeds, so once those seeds arrive I want to get them started, and having a greenhouse is going to help me do that really effectively. So let's get jumping to getting a greenhouse together. Okay, so a bit of an update on our chickens. So this was going to be, we had one of these which was going to be our temporary sort of house for the chickens, and then we'd use it as a bit of a chicken tractor to move them onto garden beds that we wanted them to utilize. However, the intention was to go back to Bunnings and get this big beautiful chicken castle that I had seen, and what actually happened was that the Bunnings employee lied to me. So instead of just telling me that there was going to be, they weren't getting any more in, or they didn't know when they were coming in, the employee looked up on their little device, seeming as if they were looking to see what products were coming in and when, and he literally said to me there will be 10 in on Friday. Yeah, so instead of telling me that
you know, there was none coming. There was another one there that was of a reasonable size that I was thinking, well, if that big one doesn't come in, this one will do, and we can kind of make a bit of a run out of it to give them some room to run around in. But he said that the new ones would be in on Friday. So I was like, okay, sure, we'll wait until Friday. That's okay. We can wait until then and, you know, can use some temporary housing. So we went back on Friday and there was none of the castle that I wanted, and there was none left of the mansion, which was the step size down, which is the one that I would have gotten had I known that there was none available. So we missed out on both of those chicken houses. And I said to the guy, you know, he said they would be here on Friday. He went and talked to the manager. He came back and then told me that that person had clearly lied to us because there's none in the state whatsoever. So for now, this is what our chickens are living in. We went and got a second pen so that they've got double the size to run around in while we get while we figure out how we're going to get them a house, or we wait for some more stock to come in eventually to buy the one that we want to, so that we can put them up into this area over here. So there's our girls. They're laying eggs for us already. It's super exciting. We've had probably, 6, 7 or 8 eggs from them now already. They've only been here for like 4 days. So they're settling in, they're doing well. They've stopped pecking the top of the chicken feeder. So we're essentially, it took them a little while, like there we go. One of them's just pecking the top of it. So they're not doing that as much, they're actually eating the food and they're eating scraps and they're doing all well, and they're providing us with eggs. So we're super happy with that. Now, this is where I'm going to stick the greenhouse for now because we get lots of winds here. So I'm going to stick it here so it's up against the house because the wind comes from behind me and we'll, you know, peg it down with tent pegs and stuff like that to see how we go. All right, so let's get this up. So we'll give you just a bit of an update of what's going on in the garden at the moment. Sophie, my beautiful assistant, wave hi for the camera, is going to open up our greenhouses so you can have a bit of a look at them. But what have we got here? A red currant.
Yep.
What else have we got?
There's lemon down there.
Yep, there's a lemon tree just behind here.
An aloe vera.
Oh, we do. We've got an aloe vera.
A fig tree.
Yep. Some black currants there.
And let's see what this one is. It's an artichoke.
Artichoke. Okay, so we've got more plants to go in. What we've got here is we've got this tomato that was just in the garden. So the girls dug it up and put it in this pot. We've got some here beetroots growing in here. I'm not sure what else because they just put a compilation of seeds in there to see what we would get to grow. But Sophie, do you want to open up our greenhouses, give them a spray, and we will see how they're doing. Look at my babies. Oh, it's so delightful to see seeds growing. Look at them go, Sophie.
Which ones are these ones?
These ones are green broccoli. Make sure you give them a squirt over here too. So those are those green romaine broccoli that are growing. Cauliflower. Is it cauliflower? Yeah, it's cauliflower. Here we've got beetroots. Anything coming up in there yet?
Not
oh, look,
quite.
there is
There's one there. Oh, there's two actually.
Yeah, there's another one over here.
Yeah, let me see if I can fix
Just
this.
starting to come up as well. There's some more in this one here that are coming up too, so give them a good water. I'm gonna get your clothes wet. Well, not just that, you're squirting the dirt off. Make it more sprayy.
Hang on, let me see.
Now, once you take that off, put them both on the ground and then lift up the lid of this one.
Oh, is there more stuff under there?
Yes, it has all of my, that's not properly.
I got it.
It has all of my
Whoops.
lettuce seeds. Yeah. So you just have to clip it, unclip it.
Think.
Here.
Ah.
You need to clip the other side. Let's have a look. Woo! Check it out.
Those are sprouting.
These are going so great. So if those of you are thinking when they saw me do it that I was a bit cray-cray, here's what's happening. They're going so well. You can see there are a couple of different types coming up because we've got these long ones here. We've got more open leaves. Essentially what we want this to be is a cut and come again salad dish that we can keep coming back to and getting more and more leaves until they finish. And then we'll get some more of these started soon because we eat leafy greens every single day. I would give it just a little bit more water so we eat these every day, so we need to have a lot of them going. Great, so that's what's happening in our pot plants. We have gone ahead and dug this up even more. We've still got our peas that are coming up along here. I can't see if any are coming up yet. Oh, I can see just a tiny few of them starting to pop their heads up. So we can see here, there's some of them just starting to pop their heads up. There's a heap along the back wall there. But there they are. They're small coming up. We need to give these a water. I've just put in some mustard seeds. A seedling my friend sent me. These are mustard greens. To add to our mix, we've got radishes in here. I'm pretty sure this one's a radish or it's a salad leaf.
Are these ones beans?
Yeah, they're broad beans over there. This is definitely a radish. So we've got radishes growing down in here. So they're going really well. We'll be harvesting them soon. But we're going to be putting in those plants, the aloe vera and the other trees very shortly. And I'm not sure, did we show you the garlic? I'll take you for a walk.
Well, I didn't know what to do with.
Okay, so this is where we've buried our dead body. It's our garlic. We need to cover it up a little bit better because I can see some of it poking through. And then let's just jump over here. You can see our pumpkins are still going. We've got our silver beet there going. Some more over there. Plenty of pumpkins in here. We've got tomatoes still going over there, which is great. We're just going to let them go. So if they develop something, they do. If they don't, they don't. This is what Ben planted the other day. He still needs to come back and put some straw around these new seedlings that we've put in. There should be some asparagus in here, but I can't see where he put that. But you can see those ones that we've previously put in, they're doing well. They're pretty happy. I think only a few of them didn't make it. So like right there's one that didn't make it, but most of those seedlings made it, which is fantastic. And you can see that broccoli's going great guns. So that's it. That's it for this week. I think we're gonna sign off and upload this video so you can watch it and enjoy it, and then yeah, we'll get back to doing some more. Hey everyone, so I think we're going to close up this vlog with that, giving you a bit of a tour of the garden. We hope that you have enjoyed this. Let us know if there's anything you want to see more of. We'll keep doing these sorts of things. We'll get back in the kitchen as well once we've finished doing more of our cleanse. We'll get back in the kitchen and I'll keep continuing to show you stuff. Ideally, I'd love to get to the point where we're growing things that I can bring them into the garden and show you how I cook them and make with them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So bye for now. We hope you have an amazing week. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and we will catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing more content from us. All right, bye for now.